From the six.
Before I start this,
You got
I
your
just want to
one.
let everybody know, leading up to this event, I was thinking about what should I write. I always write about my struggles, what I deal with, but thought about tackling something that was more broad than me. So I tried to write. Realizing that it's kind of hard for me to write, I said, you know what? I'm just going to freestyle. So
From the six. Yes, sir. Oh, what? Ooh.
Okay, I need everybody in the room, from the right all the way to the left, to close your eyes. Every single body in here, close your eyes. Trust me, it's okay. I ain't gonna do nothing. Okay, now, the reason I told you to do this because you gotta think the way Mel thinks, because Mel doesn't think like everybody else. See, me, I like to visualize things. I take the words that people tell me and I think it in my mind and I make my own dream from it. My own picture, my own description of what it is. In this song, this man speaks of having an x-ray, being able to see right through a smile. Raise your hand right now, because everybody's eyes are closed, if that's you. If you feel like you smile, but everybody can see through your BS, see that you are going through something. Okay, put them down. Next, if you felt like throughout your entire life there was chains and things pulling you back from getting to where you feel is success, put your hands in the air. Okay, put them down. Raise your hand if people have told you, you're not worth it, you're not gonna make it, quit. Raise your hand. Now raise your hand if you defied all the odds and you made it to Olivet College. That's everybody. Raise your hand if you said no. Nobody can tell me what their perception of success is. See, me, growing up, I was told that I needed a degree, I needed a job, I needed that to be considered successful. But see, for me, success is defined with my opinion to speak what I believe is true without thought or fear of everybody else's opinion.
Talk to him, bro.
See, when I was raised up, I was taught to be a strong man and be bold in your influence and your confidence.
Talk to him,
So
bro.
I started to think, what is success? What happens after high school? Do I go to prison or do I go to prison? Do I go to prison or do I go to college? Do I put myself in a dorm and pay $34,000 that I've never seen in my life for a success that I was told I need to have? Or do I stay on the streets and try to hustle and end up in a prison?
Talk to him.
See, think about it. A prison is a mental barrier. A mental barrier that every one of us has. I want everybody to think of a wall. Make the wall as big as you want or as small as you want. Now on that wall, each brick has its own word. Hate, denial, fear, greed, selfishness. In the middle is a big block that says failure. And you're standing there. You're staring at the wall. And you look down and you see in your hands there's a hammer. The size of the hammer is your confidence. How big is your hammer? Are you going to break down the wall? Or are you going to leave the other person to stay back and let the wall break down you?
Talk to him, six.
Think about it. See,
Talk
each
to him,
person in
six.
this room, I want to ask a question. You can open your eyes now if they're still closed. I want to ask a question. Raise your hand if you know what makes you unique from the trillions of other humans in the world. Okay, put your hands down. You want to know what my perception is? There's two things that make you different. Your mind and your soul.
You're fucking right. Talk
See,
to
your
him,
soul is
six.
impenetrable. Nobody can touch it. Nobody can see it. But you feel it's there. That gut feeling when you know something is right, that's your soul. That moment when you feel, I need to do this, that's your soul. Now, the thing is, people forget they have a soul. They just live life in the now. They live life in the narrow. They just see forward. But see, for me, I'm not going to let that happen. See, me, my line name is Kolahsoul.
Talk to him, six. Okay. Talk to him, six.
No, like, really think about that. Soul.
Soul, brother.
What do I cleanse my mind with when I've been told and manipulated that I will just be another statistic?
Talk to him, six.
Will I let that happen to me? Did you let that happen to you? You're in college, aren't you? You chose success. You chose to push your education further and further and further and further. And you dug and you crawled and you swam and you pushed and you pushed. But once you make it, there's just another wall. See, the thing about life, that's what I figured out. When it comes to walls, there will always be one. It's just up to you if you're gonna grab that melody,
And break them bitches down.
stare at your wall,
Break them bitches down.
and say one thing that a wise man always told me. This too shall pass.
Talk to him, Sid.
What's up, bro?
Hell yeah.
What's up, bro? Talk to him, bro.
Talk to him, Six.
Let's go.
Talk to him, Six.
And that concludes our time for question.